Western sophomore Max Romy loves cross-country running. And when a recent knee injury set Max squarely on the sidelines, a unique opportunity ended up in an innovative and inspirational merging of sport and art. Although unable to contribute as a runner for the Vikings, it hasn't stopped Romy from being a part of the team. Hi, I'm here with Max Romy, who is a Western sophomore, originally from Anchorage, Alaska. Max, like many Western students, has taken on many endeavors here at Western. He is not only a Fairhaven student, but he's also a cross-country runner. And he also does some video production. Max, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us a little bit about what you've been doing here at Western so far since you've been here.
Well, mostly homework, but in the meantime, I've been doing a little bit of running and a whole lot of editing.
Sure.
Just lots and lots of video, which has been real new to me and super nice.
So before we talk about the video, so you came from Anchorage, Alaska. We get a lot of students from Alaska. I've actually heard the statistic that 1 in every 600 Alaskans is actually a graduate from Western. And so tell us why you chose Western. A lot of Alaskans do that.
It's like the perfect situation for me. You know, it's a small college, but large amount of opportunity. It's in a wonderful town. And then, like, you know, what makes Alaska so special is got all this wilderness, and Bellingham's, you know, right close to all kinds of mountains and streams and rivers and the ocean. So it was a really nice kind of like mid situation, especially with like the academics and the athletics. You know, not too hot, not too cold. It was like a perfect mix.
As you said, a Goldilocks scenario,
the Goldilocks
right?
scenario.
Yeah. So you're interested in Fairhaven, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm a student at Fairhaven, which is an interdisciplinary college here at Western. It's a college within the college. And what's wonderful about Fairhaven is they have, you make your concentration. Because I'm not just interested in film or just interested in environmental, which are my two kind of main ones. I want to combine these two into one major, and Fairhaven allows me to do that. And it's been really nice because I'm, you know, I'm taking business classes, I'm taking environmental classes, I'm taking film classes, and then hopefully by the end of my, you know, 4 or 5 years here, I plan to kind of wrap all this together into one major, which I think will really, you know, help kind of prepare me for a relatively new field.
Sure. So I've seen this amazing video that you put together for the cross-country program.
Oh, yeah.
So you did this video because you hurt yourself, is that right?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, there's other reasons, but yeah, for the most part, I've been injured for about 5 months. You know, so I'm just biking and doing a lot of cross training, which has given me the opportunity to film, you know, with this, what I primarily film with is a quadcopter, which is this little kind of remote-controlled drone. We don't like to call it a drone because it kind of freaks people out, but it is. And so, you know, while they're doing their workout, I'm not with them, and so I can be kind of on the sidelines flying this thing, which has kind of been nice because, you know, even though I can't run with them, I can kind of like sort of be with them. You know, it's annoying to them because it's sort of a remote control weed whacker, and so it sort of makes a lot of sound going around.
Not as peaceful of a run as you're used to having, I guess, then, huh?
No,
yeah,
not for them.
So you run, you're doing film. Tell us what you love about running. What do you love about film?
Well, those are like my two addictions in life, which, you know, they're both pretty healthy. And they really, I don't know, they just kind of came about. You know, they're just something I find that is challenging. Like there's no limit to the challenge that I can find in each, and they're amazingly rewarding. I've been doing running. I hated it at first, and it slowly just kind of like it gets you, and then eventually you are a runner, and that's all you can think about and do. And being injured for this like last 5 months has been pretty tough, but it's very rewarding. You know, you're building yourself physically and mentally, and with the team aspect, like the team here is wonderful. Like they are my family, you know, at college, and it's been so great. to have. And so yeah, filming is just something I always wanted to go into the movies. And I never thought I'd be making them. I just assumed it was going to be like concept art or maybe graphics or something. But it's been the ability to kind of make your story, so to show somebody exactly what you want them to see through your eyes has been like really, you know, it's like the ultimate creativity for me.
Sure. Well, you're very good at it.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, you know, hope to get better. There's always room for improvement.
Well, good. Well, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate seeing you.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Max Romey, one of Western's really amazing students.
What we think is happening is that the debris is making its way across the ocean. We know that some is making landfall on the Washington coast, but much of it is being diverted either north or south in currents that run along the coast of North America. The majority